We are back,
Yeah, we're back.
and as it be now.
Happy New Week.
Happy New Week, and also Happy Easter.
Easter,
We still inside the Easter matter. You understand?
Easter break.
All right. Yesterday we stole the 3 points.
Did we really steal it? Or we deserved it?
Well, like I said yesterday, it was a lucky win.
Okay, that's for you. That's for you.
For you, it was what?
For me, it was not a lucky win.
Yeah.
I long anticipated for the win.
Okay.
Like, during our Premier League showdown,
Yeah.
I when I was to predict Fulham Chelsea, I predicted Chelsea to win the game. Now I said something that Maresca, looking at his face during the press conference before the Fulham game,
That it was tense.
yes, he was tense. I'm not sure he's still going to make that his regular mistake of inverting and inverting. Yes,
He will still do his inverting.
he will still do it, but I think he's being spoken to. Even aside from him watching us as Oblis TV, I think other Chelsea top fans that are celebrities that are big, I think they might have cautioning the guy, you have to take correction because this is getting worse for the club. And I believe that he listened to us and also listened to what those celebrities that listen to us. Like what we say, they give it to him and he listened to it and it helps him because he started the game. The formation was okay. The choice of players was okay.
But the style was bad.
Yes, somehow the style was bad. But I'll be very frank with you. Yesterday when I was watching the game, I observed something from the game. That's my observation now. Made me remove some blame from Maresca.
Okay.
Remember when I was talking about rating the problem of the club, I gave like 25% to the players.
Yeah.
In most cases, the players are very careless, especially Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, people are saying he gave the assist. See, don't just glory on because somebody just made one important scene happen and you are not giving him the glory. He made the assist. He's the center man. No, Enzo Fernandez was not the center man. The center man of that match was Caicedo. While I was watching the match, Enzo Fernandez was overlapping and he was making the midfield too vulnerable. Someone who watched that match very well, you will know that our midfield was too open. It was Caicedo that was doing majorly all the work. You will see Enzo Fernandez relaxing in the up front, with the likes of Palmer and the rest of them. For crying out loud, they are leaving only Caicedo.
Don't you feel aware that we already have a inverted fullback?
Yes, inverted fullback. Knowing that, yes, James also go to that midfield, and it was from that midfield that is pushing to the midfield that caused that mistake because he was holding the ball too much. I think one of the Fulham players got the ball from his leg, gave the pass to Iwobi. Now, assuming Enzo Fernandez was at that midfield point, there's no how him and Caicedo pushing to attack that player. At least Fulham would have not scored that goal. But him overlapping, going front, always relaxing at the up front. You're not supposed to be there. Yes, you're supposed to be there most times, but at least you're supposed to also work with Caicedo at this midfield point. So I saw most of the mistakes from a player. Talking about the likes of Madueke, I just remembered something. When Chelsea played against Legia Wazawa, and he scored that 2 goals, the way they glorified Madueke, I was like, Jesus, guy, who did these boys play with? A Polish team. And people are glorifying, okay, now he's playing with Fulham yesterday. What did he do? Just a normal right back. I'll call Robinson a normal right back. He could not even pass him. He was just playing shit. So most of our mistakes in the club, yes, even though our coach is at fault for his inverting and his nonsense experiments, but the players, they have to be like, we have to talk to these guys because these guys, most times, they make some silly mistakes. And thank God for Maresca, the substitution was a good one. It was a good one. Not even talking about Nicolas Jackson. For me, when I watched the game yesterday, I told myself that Jackson, I'm not seeing you having any place in Chelsea, even as a winger and as a striker in the team. Yes, that's the truth.
Jackson is a fine player. You won't use yesterday's game to.
No, it's not about.
I feel after the injury, as he came back, he has not been himself.
Saka also come back from injury. That was the same contemplations we had yesterday while watching the game. Someone that was like, he just came back from injury. Did Saka not come back from injury? And he also played a bigger team, a tougher team. Real Madrid, he also scored a goal.
So you compare Jackson to Saka?
No, I'm not comparing him. Saka is way more better than Jackson. I will not do that comparison. He's way more better than Jackson. But stop using the injury as an excuse shows signs of incompetence. He's a striker for crying out loud. I think that yesterday match is making whether his 14th or 15th game of not scoring for the team as a striker, the number one striker of the team. So there are some things we have to call to order. Though I really anticipate to see the new striker the team wants to go for. But it was a good game for the boys. Though even Neto that scored the goal, he missed a very clean chance yesterday. Thank God he had to score that goal to cover up the chance he missed yesterday, because that was a nonsense. How would I even put it? That was a nonsense miss. Just you and the keeper. They are going to put the ball in the body of the keeper. Meanwhile, you are losing 1-0. But good one for George. That was a very good sub. Though I was angry when he was putting George. I was like, Guy Maresca, what are you bringing George for?
You come and drink Gary.
Like, George that does not even have strength. But luckily for us, like George, he surprised us. His goal was very unique. I was not expecting that from him. Something that even Jackson could not do. Jackson, if Jackson was in that position, he would have not had that. See, that's why when we talk about football is all about the mentality.
Yeah.
It's all about the mentality, guys. You guys have to see it that way. It's all about the mentality. Now, when the ball is coming to you, what is on your mind for you to do next? What is the next strategy you want to put on? What is the next techniques you want to put on? That is what football is all about. And George did not even think of trapping the ball. As the ball was coming, his mind was like, I'm trying the net.
Let me just try.
And immediately, he gave us the goal. That goal was the morale. Like, I pulled off my shirt for the 1-1. People were like, guy, what did they do? Now they draw. I say, calm down. Chelsea go kill this game. Remember when Fulham played out at Stamford Bridge, they won us 2-1. And their second goal came out at 9 minutes, still 90 plus. Same thing. And
it was payback.
We complain about Palmer. Palmer getting his own fault, yes. Palmer. But look at the second goal we had. Who was the organizer? Into the whole ball for leg, we know. But at least that in whole ball for leg can help us that 9 minutes. He just gave that sweet touch to Enzo Fernandez, and Enzo Fernandez gave it to Neto. And Neto being sensible, the mentality. Guy, I wish we were going to put that mentality from the beginning of game to the end of the game.
That is what I'm saying.
It was amazing. I'm very happy.
All right. Talking about striker, let's talk about some transfer gossip. You understand?
Okay.
Because you are talking about Chelsea right
Yeah.
now. There are some names that we have already been talking about. We have Liam Delap, we have Benjamin Sesko, we have Hugo Ekitike. How did they call him? That quite bon man. I don't know how they call him. You understand? I get Hugo plays for
Frankfurt.
Yeah. And he played with Mamouche.
Yeah.
And he's 22 years of age, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So we have emphasized on Delap enough. I don't want to go into that side because Delap now Maresca man. So I won't be surprised if they get Delap. But when I watched yesterday game, one thing came to my mind. We need that number 9. That's proper 9. You see those crossing. If to so we get 9, we sabi take area balls serious. Like Jackson is not good at area ball.
Yeah.
Get the kind goals the way we say Jackson supposed to score as a striker. He need the feed one. Jackson now striker where they like food done ready.
Yes.
Even the food done ready, if you miss out from the food done ready, go. So many people were like, if it's Jackson will not score that goal that George scored.
That's true. Like that, it's very clear.
So my question is, all these names that we are hearing, and because this is coming from David Austin, all these names we are hearing, is it the name? Is it the striker that we are those the kind of striker we need in Chelsea? Abi we'll go another one season against trying to see if we can manage them. The way we are managing Jackson.
No. We will not try that. We will not try that because firstly, I believe fully that as the Blues we are advancing to a bigger competition, which is the Champions League, and
Calm down. You never advanced yet.
I believe like
Okay.
I don't know the sentiment that some fans might bring inside, or some other club fans will bring inside, but I believe because I feel we are big enough, we are made enough to advance to
Okay.
the Champions League, and the striker issue has been an issue for months now, and it's something we really have to attend to. Now, though all these names they are calling from Delap, Sesko, number one said me, I would never prefer Delap to play for Chelsea as a striker. I will not. That's one issue between me and David. Bringing him Delap or bringing in Sesko. Yes, Delap is good. He's very young. He's good. Nobody is doubting that. But bringing Delap to Chelsea is like bringing another form of Jackson, but a different quality from Jackson. Because later on, after a month, we'll start complaining about Delap. So I will not even advise. Now, talking about Hugo
What if
Ekitike.
Delap surprised you?
Okay, surprise me. I like being surprised. I like being surprised. No, Delap is still an average player. You see, the truth is that we need to come to realization that the Champions League, let me keep the Premier League aside because me, I like thinking big. The Champions League is a very big and wide competition. It
Okay.
needs a lot of it takes a lot of energy and strength for someone to even scale through the group stage in the
Okay.
Champions League.
Okay.
If you think I'm lying, ask Newcastle. The year that they went to the Champions League, which position were they in the Premier League?
They come back last. No.
That is the truth. It's not about moving from the Premier League to the Champions League. The Champions League has its own different mentality. And do you think, as Chelsea fans, that Delap is that player that has that mentality, like to even play in the forefront in the Champions League, meeting the likes of defender like Araujo, meeting people like Rudiger, good defenders, even from Dortmund, from Inter Milan, guy. We should come to the realization of it that Chelsea is advancing. We are fighting to advance for the Champions League, not just the Premier League. Not just the Premier League. Signing a striker should not just be focused on the Premier League. Now, talking about Hugo Ekitike, the guy of Frankfurt,
Yeah.
I will not doubt you guys bringing him, but I will not say bring him as the only striker. So instead of you guys now to sign this Ekitike, guys, Chelsea should just go for a complete striker.
Quite one, man.
See,
Yeah.
Chelsea should go for a complete striker. I have watched the guy's highlights. Before, when I saw the news, I watched his highlights. He's more of a leg guy. He can clear the defenders. He's fast. He has eye on the goalpost, yes. But Chelsea, this our boy, except say then change our coach. Come bring new coach, we come create new pattern of play. We go fit suit these players. But if now see this coach where they Chelsea does it like cross and not team. Carry the ball enter wing, from the wing, you put on or inside the 18-yard box. Anybody where they their way fit get up, carrying head, hits the ball enter post.
And luckily, nobody did
And
one.
nobody they do them now. That's why if you observe, you are not even scoring much goals. The highest goal we don't get this year, nobody one will score against these people 3-0. Or again, anything we don't win past 3. Like we don't score past 3 this season.
This year.
Sorry. Because of our new experiment of from side to center is not really working for us. But for me, I feel we need a complete striker. Because my own picture of Chelsea next season, Chelsea is coming more dangerous than any other team. Chelsea go bite people. Man City had the guts to beat us home and away this season. I have not forgotten that. I still have that in the back of my mind for Man City. And I'm waiting for them next season. Even in the Club World Cup.
So you want to win them?
Yes, of course. And that is why I'm really emphasizing that we'll go for more quality players. Players that will be able to intimidate those defenders. Those guys that feel that they are top. So tomorrow I will still cry. I'm not saying this because Osimhen is a Nigerian boy. No. For the people abroad watching this, for the people outside the country, in US, UK, watching us, I'm not saying this because Osimhen is a Nigerian guy. I'm saying this because you all have watched that guy in Napoli You saw his influence.
You have watched him in the national
You have
team.
watched him in the national team.
A national team that doesn't have the kind of quality they have in the club, yet is striving.
He's striving that hard, and look at his efforts. So bringing Osimhen to Chelsea, Osimhen na headman, na headmaster, na leg master, na chest master. Guy, what do you want again? Yes, we
And
say
he possesses these threats.
this threat to the see in heights now. Only in height people go dey fear. They go dey set like 3 defenders to the whole am. But bringing in Ekitike, that one wey in the dribble, that one na for Bundesliga. If he come Premier League, he no dey like that oh. Ask Mamouche. Since he come Premier League, how many people wey don fit dey keep for ground wey dey keep for Bundesliga? E no dey easy for Premier League. Talk less of advancing to the Champions League. Bro, for the board, I don't know. Since you guys say people will not be able to pay Osimhen, I think if you're bringing a striker like the likes of, I don't like including Delap. I don't know why.
Don't worry. When Chelsea, because definitely I see Chelsea signing Delap, and when they sign this boy, don't be surprised. This boy might shock you.
It might shock me.
It might shock, but just that the only thing I said, bringing Delap is not a bad idea, but it should not make him look as if he's that number 9 man that we have been expecting. Maybe if you bring the proper 9,
okay,
come.
now, okay, let's emphasize on what you are saying now. You say make him bring and come, but make him not be like that number 9 man who they expect. So does that fill the vacuum of this new number 9 we are really looking for? It does not fill the vacuum now. Make him not really be like that number 9 man. So the wahala play. The wahala play.
You don't send that back to me.
But if they are bringing the likes of Delap, Sesko, or this Ekitike, for me, I would say bring a more quality winger. Because
talking about wingers, we David Austin also emphasized on wingers that Chelsea have list of wingers. They have this thing, Garnacho on their list. They have Jeremy Gittin on their list. They have Nico Williams on their list.
What the hell do you guys want to do with Garnacho?
They almost signed Garnacho.
They should never try. They should not try that.
Is Garnacho that bad?
Is that bad? Garnacho can never play for Chelsea. No, I don't accept that. They should not bring Garnacho to Chelsea. No. See, wait. Mark on my glass. Make it in the. Make I really know the problem of the club. They can see and where you are trying to sign average strikers, because I will not call those ones like quality top strikers. You are having in mind to sign average strikers, and you still want to have that mind to go and sign a very average winger like Garnacho.
Are you saying this because it's Manchester United?
No, it's not because it's Manchester United. Where did Sancho come from? Is it not Manchester United? Is Sancho really doing anything big for the club? Chelsea. He's trying, we know, but we are tired of this trying. We want a situation where we say by next season, if we lose game, we know so that team will win us. They suffer, win us.
They cry.
Then cry, win us. See, till tomorrow. See, in fact, see the summer transfer. See, we will transfer the player. My best choice of winger is Nico Williams. Guys, Chelsea fans, go and watch that guy. It's not about when I go visit, they do show. We watched him in the Heroes, what he played with Lamine Yamal. It was just like the second youngest. Why? In fact, I felt that why they gave Lamine Yamal that young best player or the best player in the Heroes competition was because of his team was a bit bigger than Nico Williams' team. Because Nico Williams, he really bored for the country, and even in his club Bilbao, why you go cry? I think they make no. Why you sorry? I don't mean to disrespect you guys, but your left wing back and your right wing back, I don't know when I want one. Whether when I go carry like 3 players today for that way because I go suffer.
What if make I just bring this sarcastic talk? What if you wake up tomorrow morning, come here and say Chelsea don't sign Kvaratskhelia and Dembele from PSG?
Sure. Oh my God.
The impossible talk.
Oh my God. That is an impossible thought that I wish could be possible.
Sharp.
Kvaratskhelia. God, yes, I was so be in love with you. Like this, it's not what I did yesterday. That's what drama art. Like I was so in love with that guy. Those are the type of people that we are talking about. Now, even though you are having, look, PSG, they don't really have a striker. They don't have a striker.
And their wingers,
Now
they
they are
do.
wingers. Jesus, even though you are bringing Delap and you are bringing a winger like Scavescalia or Nico Williams, Jesus, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll be very happy. Then we just at least we have a touch of right wing forward for Xavier Williams. And it's not as if you are throwing away Neto. Neto is still part of the team.
Yeah, yeah.
Guy, I will be happy. I tell you guys. That's just my own issue.
But it's not about having all these players. So we still need a good shepherd. It's a tough another day.
Yeah.
So guys, I guess that will be all for now. You can drop your thoughts and concern at the comment section. And I want to ask a question. This question goes to you guys. With the way Maresca is playing, do you think his system will help Chelsea even better next season? The way he approaches game, do you think if he continue like this and enter next season, do you think there will be improvement from this his system that will help Chelsea next season? Because definitely Maresca will still coach Chelsea next season. I don't think they will sack Maresca. If it's that sack, forget it. That's why
The board are not ready to do
I
that.
don't really emphasize on sack when I'm talking. You understand? Thank you very much, guys. I guess that will be all for now. I'll do it to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Peters.
And I remain gift to